What if I told you that one man went from being a young troublemaker to becoming a billionaire businessman, losing almost everything, and then becoming the President of the United States, a man who was criticized by the media every single day, a man who faced failure, debt, humiliation, and controversy, but still refused to quit? This is not just the story of money. This is the story of confidence, risk, power, mindset, and one of the greatest comebacks in modern history. This is the story of Donald Trump. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. His father, Fred Trump, was already a successful real estate businessman who built apartments and housing projects. Donald grew up in a wealthy family, but even as a child, he was very different from others. He was energetic, aggressive, competitive, and full of confidence. He always wanted attention. He always wanted to win. In school, Donald often got into trouble because of his behavior. Teachers saw him as rebellious. His parents became worried that his aggressive personality might destroy his future, so they made a difficult decision. At the age of 13, Donald Trump was sent to the New York Military Academy, and that decision changed his life forever. Military school was strict, very strict. Students had to follow discipline, respect authority, and work harder than everyone else. At first, Donald struggled. But slowly, the military academy transformed him. It taught him discipline, leadership, confidence, and the importance of being mentally strong. Trump became one of the academy's strongest students. He loved competition. He wanted to become number one in everything. Even at a young age, Donald Trump believed something powerful. If you think small, you stay small. But if you think big, your life can become big. After graduating from military school, Trump attended college and later joined his father's real estate business. At that time, the company mostly built middle-class apartments in Brooklyn and Queens. The business was already successful. But Donald Trump didn't want an ordinary business life. He dreamed bigger than anyone around him. He wanted skyscrapers, luxury hotels, massive buildings, and worldwide fame. In the 1970s, New York City was facing serious financial problems. Crime was increasing. Businesses were struggling. Many investors were too afraid to take risks. But Donald Trump saw opportunity in chaos. While others were scared, he became ambitious. He started making deals in Manhattan, one of the most expensive and competitive places in America. And slowly, people started noticing him. Trump understood something most businessmen never understand. Business is not only about money. It is also about attention. He knew how to make headlines. He knew how to attract media cameras. He knew how to make people talk about him. And then came the project that changed his life forever. Trump Tower, a giant luxury skyscraper in the heart of Manhattan. Golden interiors, luxury apartments, celebrity visitors, expensive stores. The tower became a symbol of power and success. And suddenly, Donald Trump became one of the most famous businessmen in America. His success exploded. He expanded into hotels, casinos, golf clubs, airlines, and luxury resorts. Trump was everywhere. Television interviews, magazine covers, private jets, expensive suits, luxury lifestyle. To millions of people, Donald Trump looked unstoppable. He became the public image of wealth and ambition. But behind the luxury and fame, problems were slowly growing. In the 1990s, disaster struck. Trump's casinos started losing money. Some business deals failed badly. Debt kept increasing. Soon, Donald Trump owed billions of dollars. The media attacked him every single day. Newspapers said his empire was collapsing. Critics called him a failure. Many people believed Donald Trump's career was over forever. Everything he had built seemed ready to fall apart. For most people, this would have been the end. But Donald Trump refused to quit. Instead of hiding from failure, he faced it directly. He negotiated with banks, sold some assets, restructured businesses, cut losses, and slowly, he started rebuilding his empire again. This became one of the biggest comeback stories in business history. Trump believed something very strongly. As long as you keep fighting, you still have a chance to win. Most people break after failure. Trump became stronger after failure, and that mindset helped him survive. But Donald Trump was not finished surprising the world. He understood the power of branding better than almost anyone else. He turned his own name into a global symbol. The word Trump appeared everywhere. Buildings, hotels, casinos, products, even television. Then Donald Trump entered the entertainment industry. He became the host of the famous reality TV show, The Apprentice. The show became a massive success. Millions of people watched him every week, and one sentence became legendary around the world. "You're fired." At this point, Donald Trump was no longer just a businessman. He had become a celebrity icon. People either loved him or hated him, but everyone knew his name. And then came the moment that shocked the entire world. In 2015, Donald Trump made a huge announcement. He said he was running for president of the United States. Almost nobody took him seriously. Political experts laughed at him. The media mocked him constantly. Critics said he had no chance of winning. But Donald Trump had something powerful: confidence. He used social media better than most politicians. His speeches became viral. His rallies became massive. Millions of people connected with his bold personality and direct style. And slowly, his campaign became stronger and stronger. Then came the 2016 election, and against all predictions, Donald Trump became the president of the United States. A businessman, a billionaire, a television celebrity, had become one of the most powerful leaders on earth. The entire world was shocked. As president, Trump became one of the most controversial people in modern history. Some people saw him as fearless and strong. Others saw him as dangerous and aggressive. Every single day brought criticism, pressure, controversy, and media attacks. But one thing was undeniable. Donald Trump knew how to stay in the spotlight. No matter what happened, the world kept talking about him. And that is real influence. Donald Trump's story teaches us something powerful. Success is not only about talent, it is about mindset, confidence, risk-taking, persistence, and the ability to continue moving forward after failure. He lost billions of dollars, faced humiliation, was criticized by millions of people, and still came back stronger. Most people quit after one failure, but winners keep fighting. Donald Trump once said, "Sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war." Think big, take risks, believe in yourself, and never let failure decide your future.